Actually, I don't see how anybody can do this all the time, because that's a real annoyance trying to hold this thing like this, or one way or another, or they got some kind of thing to mount their camera on to do such things. But it's, I don't know. There's good ways, there's bad ways. The whole point of the video was to, do things safely in a manner so that you can get the project done, but not while you're driving. I think it's a bad idea. It's unsafe. It's against the rules of the road, the laws of the state, and the federal government. And you're putting yourself at risk and anybody else. You're 80,000 pound full capacity, sometimes bigger, depending on who you are, and 60 plus miles an hour. You're dumb enough to sit behind the wheel and do this at the same time. It's not safe, and it can cost you your job, and I advise against it. In fact, the more I do this, the more I want to do it in a place like this where I can, sit down on the bench and do it while I'm not driving, or do it on what we would call line 1 off duty, or line 2 in the sleeper berth. And a lot of drivers do their video vlogging from the sleeper berth, which is probably the safest place to do that. So that's all I'm trying to say. Just if you do this, keep it safe. Say what you want to say, do what you got to do. People are going to watch. Sometimes they're just interested enough in what you got to say and what you got to share. A lot of young folks out there are, they're learning, and they want to learn the trade, get out of the house or out of the factory or out of the office chair and get out there and drive. But if you're gonna do any video while you're driving, video yourself. Don't watch the camera as you're going down the road. In other words, the best thing to do for you is just to mount the camera, I thought, behind yourself, so you can get or give a point of view, say from the sleeper berth, as if you were the cameraman sitting back there on the bunk and videoing the driver as he or she drives down the interstate. That's the best way to do it. I haven't seen a good way to mount it yet. There's probably some places to mount a camera for that point of view from the bunk, maybe on a cabinet. Just clamp it to a cabinet or shelf and start the video. And that's going to be extra video you'll have to edit out, because you want to start it out before you drive, and you don't want to stop it until you're done driving. And that's a lot of driving. And that might be hours and hours of video that you'll have to edit out, or just a few minutes if you want, an 8-hour video of yourself driving down the interstate. Whatever. Make it safe. Don't do this going down the road. And, don't talk to yourself in the camera while you're driving, because that's just unsafe. It's extra distractions, and there's enough distractions out there that they're trying to outlaw as it is. Don't give me more excuses. So just be wise about your vlogging, and we'll see y'all later.